All right, it is sale week. So here is some information from your newsletter that is primarily um, just getting you up to speed with how drop-off works. Um, so let's get started. Make sure, of course, that you visit our website to look at all of the rules as far as tagging and preparing your items for the sale, and then, of course, dropping off. First off, if you do not have a drop-off time yet and you have not messaged me otherwise, for example, some people drop off during their volunteer shift or whatever. So unless you have another arrangement made with me, make sure you shoot me a message and I can get you signed up for a drop-off appointment. Um, so when you get to the armory, how it is going to work is you are going to pull to the east side of the building. Took me a minute. So you'll see signs, but it's going to be, if you're looking at the armory from the street, the right side. Okay, so if you're like me and it takes you a minute to get those directions, it's on the right side as you're looking at the armory. You're going to pull around to the side. So there's a gate you're going to go through, and you're going to see one of those bay doors should be open. Go ahead and pull up to that bay door. Come inside first because then that way we can get you checked in, get you your shopper pass, make sure that you know all the information you need to know, and then we will get you um, good to go unloading. Um, you are required to unload all of your items and put them away, which makes sound a little bit overwhelming, but I promise it's super easy. We will have everything laid out and labeled, so it's not hard, I promise. There will be volunteers available to help you and guide you where things need to go. We do have a drop and run option. That link is in the email. Um, we also we'll have rolling racks available that you can use to help organize your items and to move them around the floor. Um, if this is your first sale, please do not hesitate to give us a heads up when you check in, because then I can be extra sure that you know who the volunteers are and know what's going on. Um, we do not want you to feel confused. Most consigners after drop off are like, oh, that was super easy. So, but please let me know if you are feeling lost or not sure where something goes. All right, so what you need to bring to drop off. You need to bring all of your items prepared to sell. So they need to be on hangers and bags, however you have them prepped, with the labels on them per the instructions on the website. So make sure you review those. Um, when you are sorting your clothes, we strongly recommend that you have them sorted already by gender and size, and that way you can put them away a lot easier. Um, it is also helpful if you, when you're organizing the rest of your items, especially if you have a lot, if you kind of generally organize them by items, maybe put all your toys together, all your books together, puzzles, and so on. Um, that's just going to help drop off be smoother for you. Um, and the website has more information about drop off and pickup, of course. Um, do bring us a bin labeled with your consignor number on the short end if you plan to pick up any leftover items after the sale. So unless you mark all of your items for donation, you will need to leave us a bin. Um, sorry about the backlight coming in. Hopefully just listening to my voice will be good enough. If you're bringing a car seat or a crib, we have a checklist on our website that will need to be attached to the item, just as just a safety check. Please make sure that you bring that. Um, Make sure you bring your big items. I know that sounds really silly, but take it from somebody who got home like the day after the sale and looked in her garage and realized that I had forgotten a large item tagged and ready to go in my garage. Make sure you have all the large items you intended to bring to the sale. Okay, consignor pre-sale. So how that works, you will be given a physical pass at drop-off. Our sellers are the only pre-sale people who will get a physical pass that admits you to the pre-sale. You're just going to bring it with you and show it to us at the door, and you'll be ready to shop. Remember, that pass only admits you and then a helper, so a spouse, grandparent, something like that, somebody who is also shopping for your children. So that's just out of fairness to the rest of our pre-sale shoppers. Please only bring people who are there to help you shop. Um, if you are not going to use your seller pass, if you're not going to be at the sale, or if you are also volunteering and won't need your pass, we encourage you don't sell that pass. We encourage you to share that pass with somebody else. The more shoppers that are there, the more people there are there to buy your stuff. So we strongly encourage you to share that pass with others. If you have not already signed up for a volunteer shift but would like to, please shoot me a message. We do still have a few key shifts that we need some spaces filled for. That will allow you to shop at 5:30 instead of 6:30, so you get a bigger jump on those goodies. So if you want that, just shoot me an email because you won't be able to choose it in your consignor workstation at this point. All right, consignor pickup. So if you are donating every single unsold item, you can ignore me for this section. If you are planning to pick up any unsold items, consignor pickup is Sunday from 2 to 4. Keep in mind, after 4 o'clock, we pack up everything. We are out of the armory completely. So everything goes on that donation truck if you have not picked up by 4 o'clock. You do need to make a pickup appointment. I put in the email that you need to email us if you haven't made one, but I believe you actually can still make it in the workstation. That was a change that they made last time, and I'd forgotten until I sent the email out. We do try to make the pickup process as smooth as possible. We kind of have a foolproof system that we use, but we are processing a lot of people in that 2-hour period, and it's volunteers who are helping us, so please bring your patience. We'll check you in, and we're going to take you through kind of a little process to make sure you don't forget anything. Most of your items will already be sorted and in your tub for you. The exception is if we do not get to completely sorting down hanging items, they may just be sorted down to code. So don't worry, you're not going to be looking through all of the clothing items. It's going to be sorted down to just a group of 50 consigners that will all be together, and it won't even be 50 consigners because not every consignor sells at every single sale. Okay, so it will be super easy, I promise. I know it sounds daunting, but I promise we make it as easy for you as we can. There will also be a section for mystery items. So unfortunately, we always have items that lose their tags during the sale. So please make sure you check that space. That is somewhere that items can go missing at. Just really take your time through the pickup process. We want you to feel confident that you got all of your items. Remember, again, at 4 o'clock, our donation truck arrives. All of the items go with them that are left. We cannot hang on to them for you. So please don't be late. Be in communication with me if you are going to miss your drop-off time, or I'm sorry, your pickup time, so that we can make sure to be watching for you. If you send somebody else to pick up your items, if you can't come pick up, it is totally fine to send somebody in your place. Please communicate with them. It is your responsibility to make sure they understand how the pickup process works. We will, of course, walk them through it and help them as much as we can, but just make sure that you feel comfortable with them taking the process seriously and getting all of your items for you. Finally, please help us spread the word about the sale. We'll be doing a lot of giveaways this week, so take a look at our Facebook page and our Instagram and make sure to participate in those giveaways. Share the giveaways, encourage friends to participate. Facebook is driving me bananas because it is making it really hard for me to for our things to be seen even when I'm paying for it. So the best thing that you can do to help is to share those posts, like them, react them, comment on them. That really helps them get the word out. The more shoppers that are at the sale, the more your stuff that's going to sell. I can put all of my time, invest a lot of money into advertising for the sale. At the end of the day, the best way to spread the word about the sale is word of mouth. So if you can just make sure people know about it, we do have flyers posted to our Facebook page, or not to our Facebook page, to our website. There's a link in the email. Go there. You know, if you can print those flyers off. I actually have a small amount of postcards and flyers left. So if you would like some of those, contact me and I can get them to you. And I'll have some available at drop off as well if you have kind of last minute people to hand them out to. So feel free to grab them then. But again, just, you know, participate in those giveaways, even if it's for happy hour tickets and you won't use the happy hour tickets, participate in the giveaway. If you win, you can share them with a friend. So we just need the more and more people we have that are participating on Facebook and Instagram. Those are going to help us get seen by more people. Okay. If you have any questions this week, again, the best way to reach me is Facebook Messenger. I get those notifications on my phone, and so does Sean. And so that's the best way to get a hold of me. I will, even during the sale, I should be able to respond to those fairly quickly. Email is also a perfectly fine option. I did put my phone number in there if you want to call or text. Sometimes it can be hard for me to get to my phone. I won't always have it on me. So again, Facebook Messenger is better because Sean also will see those, and hopefully at all times one of us will have our phone on us. As we move closer to sale time, keep in mind our response time might be a little bit slower because we're going to be super busy, but we will do our very best to get back to you as quickly as possible. Okay, that was a lot of information. If you have any questions about how drop-off works, if you're not sure about your items being prepped, anything, please contact me and let me know. I want you to feel like you know what's going on. I will see you at drop-off. Have a wonderful week. Thanks.